Hey guys, Bree here. So we are going to put together this scallop bench. This is one of our newer items for our craft box subscribers, which means our old bench will be available for everybody on the website. It's under recently added. The farmhouse bench will be available for those. But the scallop bench is now available for our craft box subscribers, okay? So if you want info on our craft box, it is awesome. It is a wonderful, wonderful deal. It is $60 a month and you get a whole bunch of wood blanks. They are all themed and they all match. So this month it is gingerbread. You get the door round here. You get the inside piece here. Okay, you're gonna get that one. You're gonna get the, what is that one called? The gingerbread house. You actually get 2 gingerbread houses, okay? And it comes with 2 tea light candles. And you also get, this full like tiered tray sets. It's 2 different packages. So anyways, it's like 5 or 6 packages of things that come in your box, and y'all, it is great. I love it. And then you also have options to get like the extra stuff. So like this is a post holder if you like having it displayed like this, or this is our newest scallop frame. Just up to you which ones you want. Okay. All right. So let's move these things back. And we're going to paint our scallop bench real quick. I think I'm going to do it in, vanilla and maybe a little bit of farmhouse blue. I debated between farmhouse blue or if I wanted it to be brown. So I might go with the brown. I might go with the other one. I don't know. Maybe I will just not glue this piece down and then I will change the color on this. I could do like blue on one side, I could do brown on the other, and that way I could just do both, right? Today is the last day for this gingerbread one though, okay? So just a heads up. Next month, I'll give you a sneak peek of next month. Robert will bring it back in here in a little bit, but all right. Oh my goodness, of course, as soon as I hit live, I would be like really hungry. I'm like, oh my gosh, my stomach is mad at me now. Okay, so he put it together with tape for our photos, but we're going to take that apart real quick. Okay, let's see. Here, this is my newer one. This tape is a little stickier. Alright. So we're going to pull those apart real quick. And I'm going to put this scallop piece down here as well. Let's see. There's 2 scallop parts, so I don't know. Should I do it in brown? Should I just stick with brown? I should probably just stick with brown. So hard to make a decision, right? Oh my goodness, 95 there. Hi everybody. Hi Charlotta, Lisa, Sonia, Carmela, Dawn, Julie, Mary. Hi. It is hot here too. Yesterday it got in the 100. I think, no, I don't even know if it got in the 100s or not. Was that yesterday? My days are running together, y'all. I don't even remember. Okay. Let's pull these pieces apart. And then can kind of start. That way we know what all is in it, so whenever you go back to do yours, you know how to separate them. Okay. All right. 98. It's gonna get worse next week. Hi, Amanda. Okay, so you guys, here is the scallop bench. Now, how you're going to separate it, right, is totally up to you. I did put the 2 little circles. Don't lose those because those go up at the top. Actually, you know what? Robert is missing 2 little baby circles. I'll ask him when he comes back. Okay? Anyways, there should be 4 circles, 2 bigger ones that match the same size hole, and then there should be 2 smaller ones that will act as a spacer so you can wrap your twine or whatever for your banners that go there. Okay? All right. So I think we're going to go with a white bench, and I think we're just going to stick with, oh my goodness, this is so hard. I'm still like in the air on both. I really like, no, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to do majority Tobacco Road, and then I will do accents in, I'll do accents in vanilla because then I'm not tied to the blue. Just in case I decide to change up and I don't want to do Christmas in blue, okay? So, that's what I'm going to do. I know, it'll go with anything, but at the same time, like, if all of my decor is this blue, like this Christmas, I did it in blue, so it matches, right? Thanksgiving, I can do it in blue. So, it's kind of like, which one do you want to do, okay? So, that means I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do this part in white. That means this is in the stain color. Okay. Stain, stain. This is in white, this is in white. Okay, so I'm going to do these 2 things. This is just the plain square, and this is the scallop piece. I'm going to do those in white. I think everything else will be in the stained color. I think even the background on this, I don't think I really want to change that. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think I want to change it. Maybe I do. Maybe I'll do it in white. Okay. 3 pieces. If I don't like it, I can always go back over and stain it. It would be a little bit lighter stain, so I think that would still look kind of cool. So it's totally fine. Okay, so I have the big backer piece. So let me just try and explain one more time. The big backer piece, the full, just regular rectangle, and then the scalloped. Those will all be in white. Okay, everything else we're gonna stain. Okay. You know what? I grabbed a whole thing of makeup sponges and I took them with me somewhere and I don't know where I put them down. It's okay. I have some here. Okay. All is good. I'm just going to get a little foam brush here. So this is actually, I'm on my 2nd bottle of Tobacco Road gel stain. I absolutely love it. We use it for pretty much every backer piece that we do, every frame, just because it goes so well with everything, okay? So if you don't have Tobacco Road, you can grab it on my chalk site, okay? You can grab it on my chalk site. I'm almost wondering if this would be easier. Alright, so we're not even going to see that bottom part. I don't know why I'm starting to paint it, but just can't help but get all of the parts done. Anyways, how is your Friday going, you guys? What are you guys up to today? I haven't even posted this morning, I just realized. I have had my camera on and ready to go live for probably 45 minutes, and I just haven't been able to go live yet. Well, mainly because I went and had Robert cut out some of next month's box for me and go shrink wrap it. So I was cutting in here, and when we cut in here, we have to turn off the AC. So I'm like, I need to turn the AC back on, let it cool down just a little bit, and then I'll go live. If not, I'll be sweating my butt off like I was yesterday. Ooh, yay! Thank you. So you guys, these are the sneak peeks for next month. Ooh, can't wait to show you. Can't wait to show you. So if you sign up, like I said, if you get the box today, if you join and you get the cutout box for July, you will get the gingerbread. If you sign up tomorrow on the 26th, you will get next month's box, which is the pumpkins. Okay, the fall themed. If you sign up today, you will be charged again on the 1st, because that's when all of our subscriptions go through, is on the 1st. So you would sign up today, you would get July's box, and then it will go through again on August 1st for August box. And those boxes ship probably around, like, before the 10th of the month, so you should receive them about mid-month. Okay? So just so you have an idea, but look how pretty that color is. So this is the regular wood color, right? And then this is what our stain looks like. Did I get the August transfer yet? I sure did. I will show my club members tonight. We have our club night. I will show them next month's club, and then I will show everybody else tomorrow. So exciting. Yes. It is so cute. So cute. It really is. What I can tell you, it is a pattern, and you're going to want it. That's all I can tell you. Yes, I will show you here in just a second, next month's box real quick. It is absolutely adorable. And I cannot wait to do it in my blue color. So, alright, I just painted the top of that. Honestly, I really didn't need to paint that piece because it's going to get covered. But I am just in the zone and staining away. You're going to love the Tobacco Road. Staining all the pieces here, and on these you only need to do one side, right, because it's going to be the outside of the bench. Okay, those two pieces there. Let's do this front piece. This one I don't need to do because it's going to be glued behind it, right? So that's going to be glued behind it. So this railing one with the little lip up here, you don't need to stain that one because it's not going to be seen. Same thing with this piece with the slot in it, you didn't need to stain that one either, okay? I'll set those two aside to remind y'all. But this one is on the front, so we do need to stain this one, but we're just going to glue it on top of later. You sure can. You sure can. Okay. That, oh, I forgot to ask him when he came in. Gosh darn it. I don't know if he can I am missing the 2 circles that go in between. I'm missing the 2 circles that go in between. They're smaller, so I can wrap the twine in between. Okay, I even put a lot, I didn't put that much stain in there, but we didn't even use all of that, you guys. Okay, so let's see. Hi, Carrie. Yes, you can order July's box today. And today is the last day to grab July's box, okay? All right, we're gonna glue this together real quick. And that way it's done, it's out of the way, and then we can do our, I have the, oh no, I can't do it. Hold on. I've got to paint the other stuff real quick. Hold on. Ooh, I just had a fun idea. What if we mixed vanilla in with our gel stain? Made it just a little bit lighter instead. That would be fun. Alright, where is my vanilla? Vanilla. Are you vanilla? Yes, you are. Okay. Hi, Ruth. Welcome. Okay, so let's see. I don't know if I want to mix that much in it, so let's just go with regular vanilla real quick, and let's see how this works. Okay, so I'm going to put some vanilla in my little thing here, and I probably need to add a little bit of water. If I were my spray bottle, I filled it up. Did I bring it? Maybe it's with my makeup sponges, y'all. I'll use this one. I told you I was missing my little stack of makeup sponges, but I think I did take it out there because I went to go fill up my water bottle because I ran out of water in it. I also cleaned my paintbrush holder water out, and it just must all be in the same thing. Must be, must be. I can't wait for you to get your bench either. It is so cute. I love this scalloped one. So I just think it's adorable. I do love the other one. The farmhouse one is great. But this one is super cute too. Yay! Let's see. Yeah, just let me know, Ruth, and then I'll have it ready for... Ruth, if you would do me a favor, will you send me a message? Send me a message, and I will get back with you. And I'll check and see what I have or what I can get made for you. Okay? Wreath Makers Live is next weekend, isn't it? Ooh. Can't believe it's already here. Alright, I want to paint this just a little bit better though. I want it to look a little bit smoother. So I'm going to grab my paintbrush. I think I like the way this looks a little bit better just because it's more coverage. Just with this particular color. The lighter colors tend to do that with the makeup sponges, where you have to do a couple of coats at least, but I should have just done this from the beginning. I should have known. Let's see. Nightstand. Grocery store? Oh, no problem. No problem. Have fun at the grocery store. to paint the edges real quick because we will see the edges in the front. Okay, so let's paint that side, and then I'm going to go ahead and do these two sides as well. Alright. Okay. So that one is painted real quick. Let me set this down here. Let's go ahead and paint this one. All right, so on this one, I am gonna go ahead and use my makeup sponge because I don't want it to get real ugly in between the pieces here. So I'm just gonna dab. Okay. Let's just dab all over this. Hi, Yvonne. It's too hot outside. I know. I had to get groceries last night after my Zumba class. I was like, gosh darn it, I should have just delivered them. I was tired. Okay, there is that. I think I'm actually going to dry that real quick, and I'm going to do a second coat. Just because I think I want it to be a little bit darker white. And right. Let's see. Oh yeah, a lot better. So if you don't want it to get inside of like the little design right here, if you do the makeup sponge and you do the little pouncing method, it's gonna help a lot. Okay, so it is clean. It's not inside of there, because sometimes if you paint with a brush, you're gonna get it inside of that design. So that worked out well. Now we need to get this part, okay? And the main thing is the top has to be done and the parts that are going to be seen through the window. So for sure the top. And I mean, you don't have to paint the whole thing. If you're using a stain, okay, but if you're using like some kind of paint or paste to do it, you probably don't need to do the whole thing. All right, let's see. Let's go down a little bit more. You know what? I'm just gonna paint it. Oh, let me just do it the easy way. Why not? Let's do it. I try and save as much paint as possible, but you know, then you end up with a headache or frustrated because you're like, oh, I just don't have patience. I'm just gonna paint it all. And it doesn't even need to be super pretty because it's going to be covered. Okay? It is going to be covered. I do, however, want the streaks to at least match, so all of mine are going up and down. So I'm going to stick with that. We are doing the scalloped bench for Walmart around the same time. Yeah. Okay. I think we are about done. Add a little bit of water there to help me spread that out a bit more. So I'm going to set the top layer on top. I just want to make sure I get all of the pieces covered. Looks good. Okay. Done with that part. And now we just need to glue it together, but I'm going to let this dry just a little bit. Let's just try it. It's hard, Sonia. I think it's harder with the bigger brushes. Well, no, it's harder with lighter colors. With darker colors, I don't find so much of an issue. But with the lighter colors, I can really see the streaks. You just need a little bit softer brush, because the one that I have is a little rough. It's a little rough. Alright, so we're going to dry this, we're going to glue it, and then I will show you guys the little tier tray piece that will go on the bench. Okay. Last glue. Yeah, doing 2 layers does help. Alright, first thing we're going to glue. We're going to glue this piece right here. Okay. I think I'm just gonna. If you are using super glue, please be careful. Down. Next, this is the hard part, I find. So I'm going to take this piece right here. Remember that these 2 pieces, you did not have to stain because they're not going to be seen. All right, they're not going to be seen. We're going to glue this one in. I did stain the top of mine, but then I quickly realized I really didn't need to because I forgot. Okay. Alright, that piece looks like it is in and good. so I'm going to put the two side pieces on, and then I am going to get, oops, before I glue all of that together, I'm just going to make sure everything fits where it's supposed to. I'll have to glue that in and together. So this part right here, there's a little lip that's going to go underneath the bench here. Okay, there's a little slot where it slides into, and then these just kind of fit like a puzzle piece on the side, like that. Okay. All right, so it does look good, so I'm going to go ahead and glue. Which part do I glue? I think I'm gonna glue, I don't want to glue my hands. Alright, I'm gonna do a little bit, So I did put glue on two of those sides, the top and the side there. That's going to slide into okay, I probably could have done it for all three. All three sides. That would have helped. We're going to do it for all three sides. Okay, let's do this. Hold on. Alright, I'm going to put it on all three tabs on the little side piece, and that's the part that's going to glue this front one in place as well. Okay, so we're going to take this one, again, all three tabs. Again, if you are using stick fast glue or any type of super glue, please just be careful. Alright, I'm just going to push in. I'm not holding anywhere near the glue, like itself, so. Let's see. I need this project, I know, right? Foam rollers, yes, foam rollers are good too. I forgot I do have some foam rollers somewhere. I forget about those. Rhonda, yes. Today is the last day for this box. Okay. So we have glued the majority of it together so far, right? The base is done. This bottom, this front piece right here, I didn't put any glue on that particular piece. I added the glue on the tabs for the two side pieces, okay? All right, next we're gonna need to take this one. This one is gonna go on the front, okay? We'll glue that last, actually. Let's get this piece, and let's get this piece, and then this piece. Okay, so let's glue those on. So first, we're gonna glue this one on. It's just going right onto the front part of here. slide right up underneath. Okay. Then we're just going to add a little bit of glue straight across at the top and put our little scalloped part on. Alright, and then we're going to add this scalloped piece on as well. Now, let me see. I'm going to glue the top of the bench on first. Okay, because I want the scallop to go straight up underneath it. Okay, so let's add this. Remember, watch your painted edges. We have that painted edge, I want it to be in the front. We're just going to set that all the way to the back there. Press it in. Alright, and I'm going to hold it there for a second. Thank you. I do think it is super cute. I'm going to turn it over and I'm just going to press it together underneath the bench. I don't want to put too much pressure on the top of it and then somehow snap something. Alright, almost last piece. Alright, let's actually figure out how the best, I'm just going to add the glue to here. I'm like, let me try and figure out the best way to do this without gluing myself. I'm just going to let that sit there and dry. Okay, the only other things I am missing are the little circles, y'all. I need to grab these two circles. Go up here. Okay, they do go up here, but actually I don't know if these might be the small ones. I think I'm missing the bigger ones. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these down. I am missing the bigger circle, but I'll get those. I'll get those in a little bit. I'll see if Robert can cut those out for me. Okay. So there is our bench. Isn't it cute? Like, look how adorable. It's going to be so darn cute with all of our stuff on it. Right? Okay, so let's do some of our tier tray stuff real quick while this is drying. And y'all, here's a sneak peek for next month, okay? We are doing a little bit of fall. So this is going to be super cute. This was the sneak peek that they got in their box. So if you get the July box, you will get that. So you can get a head start on your fall box. See what colors you plan on using. Okay. All right. So here is our tier tray. I'm going to figure out something else. It's not a tiered tray set, but it's a set. What do we call it? I mean, I could call it a bench set. That's kind of funny too. I don't know. Alright, let's open up our little snowman here. before I open that one up all the way, let's actually take the wrapping off of that. I'm going to get some painter's tape here. I just put together the farmhouse bench this morning. Yes, this is for the July box. So that bench though, the scallop bench, that is a new one that we added to the private collection for subscribers. So usually, like, you know, you probably already have a tiered tray. So if you want to use your tiered tray, you go right ahead. If you like the bench that we have, you can grab it, but it is in our private collection. So the only way to shop it is when you get the bench in, not the bench, is when you get your craft box, look inside of there. There's going to be a QR code. Scan that QR code to the private collection, okay? I'll be sending out an email as well, so that way you can click it from your computer. But yes, bench sitter set. Bench sitters. I know Robert does a really good job of wrapping everything up. He really does. All right, so this I think gets glued there. Okay, so that goes with that. That, buttons, heart, and then we've got the little pieces there. I have to remind myself that this is a gingerbread. It's not a snowman because it has a scarf. I don't know if you guys are like that too. Okay, let's see. Let me make sure I have all of the things in, that I'm doing all of it the right color. Not the right color, but goes to the right set, I should say. Okay. Oh, cuteness. Okay, so this does go with, okay, we've got the bird. Okay, so the bird is actually sitting on top of or underneath these guys. And then this will go on there. This is white. That's fine. We could do the heart and the berry in red. We could do the leaves in sage, because that's kind of the color we've been using. Right? And we could do, should we leave him red, the bird red, or should we do the in blue? I'm kind of thinking we do it in blue. Change it up, right? Why not? Okay, so I've got camel here. I'm going to use camel, and we're going to use makeup sponge. I don't know that it's really a cardinal. You can make it into whatever bird you want. You can make it into a cardinal. You can make it into a bluebird or a blue jay. Totally up to you. Right? But I think I might change them up. I might just make them blue. Let's see. Are there even bluebirds in the winter? I don't know about these kind of things because we don't have winter here. We live in Texas. Our birds stay all the time, I feel like. I don't really see a difference in what birds are around in the winter. So, that could contribute to why I'm like, sure, let's just make it a blue one. Cardinal should have went outside the box with them. Yeah, see that, and that's the thing, is like whenever I think about, I always want it to match. That's kind of where I go with. So even if I were to paint it blue, like, you know, would it look okay? Would it be okay? Am I okay with it? If I'm okay with it, that's all that really should matter, right? I do think that cardinals are more associated with winter. So, I mean, there's that. But do what makes you happy. See, blue cheese are year-round. Okay, so it's not going to be uncommon. I think we're going to do blue. It would match all of my stuff a lot better if I can keep it blue. I mean, if I do it red, it would be the only thing that's red, so it's really not that big of a deal, right? Like the cardinal would stand out a little bit more. But it's not a big deal either way. Let me see. I do need sage. Let me get sage. I need more paste holders. Oh, that's ink. That's not going to help me. Did we use sage recently? I thought we used it. Under the glitter. Okay, camel is definitely perfect gingerbread color. Yes, it really is. Let's do, I'm going to cut this one and just use this one for sage. Alright, so we're going to do the holly, and we could do the buttons. Alright, we'll save that little sponge though, because we're going to need it again for the other one. Let's do our farmhouse blue. Okay. Oh, let's paint this in white first. And then we'll come back over it and we can do the blue on the stripes. I need to paint his hat black, the brim black, red, blue. Okay. Let's get another sponge. Do our birdie in blue. We'll do our little heart in blue. I thought about doing the buttons in blue too, but okay, and then we're gonna do, hold on, we're gonna do our stripes. Let's find us a better brush. Excuse me. All right, here it goes, nothing. Whew. I'm so scared. One done. So this side's okay because it's going to get covered up by that one, so even if I go outside of the line on it, it's not a huge deal. Okay. Y'all, can you draw a straight line? Can you paint a straight line? It's a little difficult. Okay. Ta-da! So it does help if you have a little bit of water on your brush whenever you're pulling it across. It helps with straight lines. Okay. We are going to paint our little beak here. I'll use some marigold. And then we'll take out the black, we'll do a little dot on the eye, and then we're going to paint the brim and his hat. And then we'll get out our, I don't know what red we'll use. Maybe we'll use, should we use Cabernet or should we use cherry or candy apple? Is there a button on H2D? What? Stevie. There is a button. There are two buttons there. There's a button. Let me see. I can let you know where it's at. Cherry. I think mine, I have an extra one. It's just the leaves. It's the leaves and the button go on top. Okay? I put in an extra. I just cut mine out right now and I had put in an extra piece on accident. Alright, let me plug this in real quick. Alright, let's go with let's get another sponge here. Let's get this hat done. Dry it because I accidentally colored with some camel up at the top of the hat by accident. So let me just make sure that is all covered. Much better. All right. That one is good too. Close up some of these things just so they don't dry up on us. All right, let's see, cherry. So here is cherry. Here is Cabernet. So Cabernet is going to be a little bit darker. Okay. We can do, no, maybe not. My cherry is done. We are all done with it. We're all out. I don't know if I could get a little bit of it. It's dried. It's literally, there's nothing left in it but like the scraps. I don't know what else to call it. Like the very, very bottom of the barrel. But you can spray water in it and you can use it for painting. So don't throw away your jars. If they're empty and they don't have anything in it and it's hard, spray some water in it, close it on up, let it sit for a little bit, a couple of days, and then it'll be a lot softer when you open it back up. Okay? All right, let's glue this together. I didn't think about it, but I'm wondering if I should have done his hat in a different color. We're just going to outline it real quick. Let's do a little bit of outlining, and then we'll put it together. Okay? I would like to use just this one. I'm just using a little tool. You could use whatever you've got. You could use the makeup sponge. You could use whatever you have. I just happen to have this little tool, so I'm going to use it. Okay. All right, so we're going to do that, and then let's maybe do a little bit darker. I think we'll just use walnut. Oh, you know what? We can actually use our stain. Let's use our stain. Let's see how this works. We're using the stain, going around these pieces here. Let's do this one. I think that looks good. Okay. I'm going to go around almost all of the things, just with a little outline. Okay. Even the berries. I'm not sure it'll show up on this glue, but we can try. Could probably just do the white stain on this one. Yeah, let's do the white stain. On the blue. Okay. All right, and let's do a little bit around this one. Hi. No worries. All is good. I did have, I sent out the replay link though for the craft box replay. So if you get a chance to catch it, feel free. It was a little bit longer session than normal, but it was fun. All right. I think that is okay. Let's go ahead and glue this together. Let's add, where is my glue? Okay. I use a little Mod Podge paintbrush to kind of spread out our glue. And I really do like the all-in one. It sticks well, like stays in place, doesn't move too much, and it dries quickly, okay? So it is a bit on the tackier side, since it is a tacky glue. Let's get these all placed on real quick, and then we'll come back and just glue everything once it all looks good. Okay, good. Glad you got to watch some of it. I love that it has all the score lines so you can see where everything goes, right? I definitely recommend test it all out, make sure you know where things go first before you go and glue it down. Okay, all right, let's see. Okay, so in your box, the bigger one, okay, there's a bigger one that goes with this one. It's gonna go on the scarf. You can use them wherever you want. This one is going to go over with the word ginger, so I just think it got put in the wrong section, but I'm gonna leave that one to go with the ginger part. I think this looks super cute. All right, let's glue. Okay, let's glue our little friend down. And let's glue this down. And the berries. Y'all, if you need any info on this box, feel free, comment box below. I'll send it to you in Messenger. Or you can click the link down below, cuttocreatebox.com. Again, it is the last day for the gingerbread, and this gingerbread set won't be available until next year in July. For everybody else. Okay, let's turn that back around. And we get it this way. Okay, almost done here. I keep gluing my finger though. Luckily it's not super glue, so we're okay. Is anybody making lunch yet? Or did you already eat? And then I just need to do the eyes real quick with black. I should have just used my marker. Should have used my marker. Okay. I didn't even think about it until now, but what if we made him some rosy cheeks. I'm looking at the picture and I didn't even think about doing the rosy cheeks. Let me see if I can get this light enough to do like a light pink. I'm going to mix it with some vanilla. And more water. That didn't work. Let's see if that even turns out how I want it. What's lunch? I know, right? I'm so hungry. I didn't even eat breakfast today. There he is. Look how cute he is. I forgot to do the stand though. Let's do the stand. What color, what color, what color? We're just going to use, let's just keep with the Tobacco Road. And I really only need to do one part. Okay, I don't need to do the bottom part. I just do the top layer. And let's glue it. This guy took a little bit longer than I thought it was to make him. I feel like I need to go eat and then come back into the rest. Do the rest of the kit, or the rest of the bench sitter set. Right? Okay. How adorable is he? What do you guys think? I think you could definitely do the red for the cardinal if you want, or the red heart, and it would all tie in as well. I just really wanted the blue in there. So honestly, what I'm thinking, if I were to do this again, I would do the red berry, the red cardinal, and the red heart, but I would do the blue scarf and a blue hat instead of a black hat. I think I would probably be okay with, I think that would be cute too. Take a nap in between for tonight, I know, right? We'll see. Where is the bench at? Okay. So we did the bench. I will have to come back and do the rest of it. I just really need to eat. Look how cute though. So this is our bench set. This is the scallop one. So remember, this is an add-on option for subscribers, okay? And then we have our little tea light candle. So you have the house here. All right. So it does come with banner. Okay, so it comes with 4 pieces, and it hangs up here from these 2 circles. I'm going to get the other set as well, the other circle part, and add it to it. But maybe I will just pre-record, or I'll go live again here in a little bit. Just let me go eat first, and then we can finish up the rest of our set. Okay, so all of this also goes with that set, with the shelf or the bench sitter. Thank you. I do think he's really cute. I think we did a good job there. Right? Adorable. Okay, what else? Oh, I did want to show you guys, remember, again, I know I sound like a broken record, and I'm so sorry. It's because I have people, like, get upset later because they're like, oh, I didn't know it was the last day or whatever, and I moved the date. So normally it's the 15th, but this is the first month I've moved it all the way to the 25th. I just don't want anybody being upset that they didn't hear it. So I apologize if I sound like a broken record, okay? All right. So this was one of ours from last year. I think this was November's kit last year. So when November comes back around, this Santa and the whole collection will be available for everybody else to purchase. But this is one of the other, this is the regular farmhouse frame. All right. And then this is the newer scallop frame. Okay. This is actually the double scallop frame. The regular scallop frame is actually a square frame with the blue scallop part on the inside. Okay. So hopefully that makes sense. It looks like this. I haven't done it yet, but it's a square, it's a rectangular frame with the scallop on the inside. Okay, but this was the original one that we were using, and again, they all fit. You can swap them out. So if you decide to keep it neutral or the color matching, you know, like your bench and things like that, that would be great. If you like the newer set, this is the set of the scallops. Or if you like this set, we have it in this one, right? So this is the farmhouse bench. I did make this one available to everybody since we have a new exclusive one. So if you do like the bench style, you can grab this one. It's under recently added, okay? Cutout subscribers, I still have that bench available for you guys in a private collection too, because it is a different price, okay? The private collection is already marked down for you guys, but cutout subscribers also get 15% off all the time on the website, okay? Grammy time has been crazy. That's okay. You enjoy that time with those babies, right? Okay, guys, I'm going to go eat. I will come back. Hopefully, you'll come back and join me, but I'll be back a little bit later. And we'll finish up the set because I really want this set done. If I don't do it today, it's not going to get done. So I will come back a little bit later. Okay? All right, you guys. Go eat lunch if you haven't. I will be back. See you later. Bye. Oh, hit the heart button. Comment box if you'd like information. Okay? Okay, bye. Gosh darn it. There I go again. I can never hit the right button though. Never. Like, why? Why is this so difficult? I don't know. I'm only hitting it like I'm trying to find the button blindly.